Missy was meeting boys on the internet.
She gets to be told sweet nothings by this boy. They're never actually a physical contact. You can't get virtually pregnant, and so we didn't discourage it. Now she's using the internet to avoid her real responsibilities in life.
Homework, chores, helping your mother. What else do I nag you about? Oh, taking care of your horse and your guinea pig and your donkey.
When I go online, I usually go on meetme.com. It's a dating site. People can message you.
I'm concerned about the internet relationships because Missy is now involved in these boys that I don't know. Oftentimes, they're much older. In fact, we had a young gentleman come by the house that she admitted was 25 years old. A 25-year-old and a newly minted 17-year-old could work, but I just don't see that happening in this case. Some of them travel great distances, like an hour to see her, and that's really a little bit far for teen romance. I'm concerned about the lack of a sincere relationship.
When I tweeted that I was working on a show about internet danger, my Twitter account just blew up with comments, stories, and opinions, some of them so scary. You were all so passionate, I wanted you at home to be involved in today's show. So behind me are some of you right now flowing in on my Twitter. And I'm going to be reading some of your tweets during the show, so keep them coming. And use the hashtag WebDangers, because I may want to talk to you. Well, Mary says they've tried everything they can think of, from a swimming pool to ponies, to get Missy to stop her online addiction. Interesting approach, ponies and pools. Take a look.
I am trying to use incentives for Missy to no longer be as dependent on her phone.
One of Mary's truisms in life is that you can buy children with gifts.
In fact, she's the envy of most of her girlfriends because she has so much. We have a nice home with a couple of acres. We bought her a horse. We built her a beautiful designer barn. She has a darling little donkey. We have a pool. We have a hot tub. She can go anywhere that she would like to go with friends. There's never a restriction or you can't afford that. I think that Jude and I give her everything materially and hopefully emotionally that she desires, really. But I guess that's not enough.
Okay, I'm glad we're talking about this because this is important for teens across the country. And so there's a trade-off. You're going to get some up close and personal focus on this, and I get a teaching tool for everybody at home. So do you have a question for me off the top? What's your question?
Is this an addiction that I should be looking for help like any other addiction? Is this something where where I need to get her some serious mental, guidance here, some help in maybe weaning her off of the internet as much as I can entirely?
All right, that's 3 questions. The answers are no, yes, and you stopped 1 too short.
Okay.
No, this isn't an addiction. Yes, she does need some really serious help. And I'll tell you the question you didn't get to in a minute. Do you have anything you want to add here?
No, I think that's mostly what we were trying to defend, is to bring her back to reality.
Okay. First off, you want the truth from me as I see it, I assume.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Let me be very clear. This is not a Missy problem.
Right.
This is a family problem. And it was interesting, you're saying, do I need to get her some help? Do we need to get her fixed? Do we need to get her off the internet? Her. Listen, this child wasn't born with a proclivity to be on the internet. I mean, she didn't come out of the womb reaching for the keyboard. She came out a blank slate, and we write on who these kids are. And you will never, ever